The Ministry of Consumer Affairs convened a breakfast meeting as part of ongoing efforts to strengthen consumer rights and protections in Saint Lucia. The forum brought together regulators, consumer advocates, and members of the business community to discuss consumer protection issues and the responsibilities of businesses under the country's consumer protection legislation. Addressing participants, Consumer Affairs Minister Emma Hippolyte underscored the significance of the initiative, emphasizing that consumers remain at the center of all efforts to enhance fair business practices and safeguard consumer interests.
Today we are at the Harbour Club, and what we have is what we call a business breakfast in the business community. And the purpose of that breakfast is to have a conversation with the business community concerning consumer service, and in fact, more than anything else, how they're dealing with customer complaints, and especially for refunds for defect items and issues like that. As you know, at the Ministry of Equity, we now have, under that department, we have the Consumer Affairs Department, and we have the legislation that goes with it, the Act. And we felt it was important to sit down with the business community to explain to them the sections of the Act, to understand the rights of the consumer, and for them to put in place, if they have not done so, policies for how to deal with defect items. When you return these items, how many days after purchase that you can return an item? And if the business don't deal with this issue, then what happens? What does the consumer have to do if they don't get redress from the business community? Now, we would prefer that the business community deal with all these issues. But if they don't, then the consumer then has a right to come through and make a report to the Consumer Affairs Department.
She also underscored the importance of consumers being aware of their rights, while emphasizing that such awareness should be accompanied by respect and responsible conduct in their interactions with businesses and service providers.
Customers and the public have rights, but they also have responsibilities. And I'm saying to them, when you get into an office, you are not going in to take a war with anybody. Don't go in there, you're ready to chop up, you're ready to choke the person. You must also be kind and respectful to the persons behind the counter or in that office.
Also present was President of the Consumer Affairs Association, Dr. Tekla Fitz-Lewis, who outlined consumers' expectations regarding products offered for sale and the standard of services provided. She emphasized the importance of ensuring that goods placed on shelves met established quality and safety requirements, while service providers maintained high standards of professionalism and accountability.
Today we're looking at service delivery, both from a public and private sector perspective, to see how we can bridge the gap. What are the expectations of consumers? What are the expectations of businesses that provides the goods and services for consumers, to see how we can eliminate some of the issues that persons experience. For example, goods that are not fit for purpose. Business places with signs, no exchange and no refund. There is a Consumer Protection Act that protects consumers against some of those nuances. And we want persons to educate themselves on their rights, their responsibilities, and their choices. And that can only happen if there is a framework that disseminates information, both from the Consumer Affairs Department and the National Consumer Association.
The meeting also included a panel discussion in which business leaders discussed strategies designed to enhance consumer management and build stronger connections with customers. For 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.